What's up, beautiful people? Let's read some shit from the Daily News. The most powerful crime syndicate in history. The most powerful crime syndicate in history. And I quote, "It's time to acknowledge what has become tragically obvious, that the Trump administration is essentially acting as a massive criminal enterprise. It lies, steals, extorts, and murders, all while cloaked in the awesome authority of the state. It is on a crime spree that puts Al Capone to shame. This administration has murdered Renee Good and Alex Preddy, slandered them as domestic terrorists and assassins, and allowed their killers to walk free. Unleashed thousands of minimally trained ICE agents, recruited with explicitly white supremacist messaging to inflict terror on people of color. Repeatedly violated the constitutional rights of citizens and non-citizens by arresting them for their First Amendment protected speech, raiding their homes without judicial warrants, and imprisoning them without due process. Killed dozens of civilians on the high seas solely on the unsubstantiated claim that they were drug runners. Not that being drug runners would justify their summary executions without due process anyway. Released hundreds of imprisoned felons who brutally beat Capitol Police, let's add, and murdered some at the same time, because lives were lost. On January 6th. Converted the once independent Department of Justice into an instrument of personal retribution via the prosecution of cooked-up lawsuits against the president's enemies, threatened to seize the territory of a sovereign nation, a NATO ally nonetheless. Declared that legislators should be executed for reminding military personnel of their duties to disobey illegal orders. It is difficult to comprehend the level of state-sponsored criminality we are witnessing because our country has never experienced anything like it before." End quote. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the truth on steroids. That's facts on facts on facts. Like I told you, you can never, ever run from facts. Backed by nothing but evidence. That was the truest shit that I've read, y'all. That's the truest shit that I have seen to date. That's exactly what the fuck we have been dealing with since that fat, bloated pedophile rolled his ass back into this office for a second term. This shit has got an end. It has to end. We can no longer function as a society with these demons running this country. And you motherfuckers that continue to support him, y'all do know that y'all island is starting to get overcrowded. And at some point, some of you weird motherfuckers is gonna have to start jumping into the water. Later.